The art of restaurant. Okay, sorry, no video. The art of restaurant. Sorry. So this is the official spelling of the town. I saw Lestarg, Leslum, and all that is Lestalum, Restauramu in Japanese. Okay, next slide, please. So this is the town of Lestrum. We were basically very inspired by Havana, Cuba. And the first thing that we did was pack our bags and go to Google Street Map. And look at all the classic cars and all that stuff. Now, the thing is, again, like I said, fantasy based on reality. What is fantasy? What is reality? You know, is fantasy, with a bunch of cars in reality? Or what? So we don't know. So the first thing that I did was look into my favorite movie, Back to the Future, right? So in Back to the Future 2, we have Marty McFly moving through the streets. It was his first time traveling to the future, right? And when you notice, when the scene opens up, you can actually see flying cars all over the place, weird technology and all that, but you actually see people walking normally, right? So that is the thing that we're trying to aim for this particular town. So we have people eating normally down there, or you have a roadway and a bloody big building at the back of the town. So we want to have fantasy elements in the game because we do not want to forget that we're Final Fantasy. Okay, next. So this is the side part. You can notice already that there are a bunch of pipes moving along and also a lot of billboards. For the Japanese people, by the way, this is a super culture shock kind of city, because they have never seen rubbish on the ground. We Malaysians, we show them our culture. Okay, next. If you remember the trailer when you were driving on the road, right? This is on the left side of the road. So there's a very nice viewpoint, and it's actually on a little, like a cliff. What's on the other side, on the left side, we will reveal soon enough. Okay, next. These are some of the buildings that you see at the front of the town. Next. Yeah, that as well. So we really try to incorporate Havana culture and various other cultures in other countries as well. Next. So this is the roadway. This was the initial design. Now the initial design felt like, like a cable car, right? It didn't feel industrial because it has to be connected to us. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that, never mind. Oh, I'm still gonna get fired tomorrow. Okay, anyway, next. So we have actually changed it more industrial to look like this. And it's carrying, some white stuff over there, and I can't tell you what that white stuff is. Okay, next. So we don't only care about, how the city looks from the outside. We want to really go to the deep ends of the town and really focus on the culture there as well. So we have pipes running out, we have steam, there's a tap over there, there's a big wet on the floor, that kind of thing. We pay very, very attention to very little to details in the town. Next. You have also seen this. So it's a method of, it was actually inspired by New York because we have like chimneys on the ground and the smoke comes up from the sewers and stuff like that. So there's something like that as well. Next. That is the hotel room that you're going to stay in. As you can see, again, like as if you cannot, once you get tired of pipes, you still see pipes in the room. Right? So it's, everything is very united in design. Next. So these are the NPCs of the game. We pay we pay a lot of attention to how the face looks like in this world. And if it's another country, then the face will look like how? Oh, that's so English. Look like what? Okay, so next. So these are the young guys. Next. These are the middle-aged guys. And we even have the, the waiters and all that, the stall keepers. Next. And we also have the old man. If you notice, the old men were playing cards on the, and some people asked us whether we're going to make a card game based on that. Okay, next. Okay, so as you've seen, guys. right? We also have girls in the game, obviously. And the reason why she wears like that, again, plays a very, very important role in the game. You'll find out soon enough. Soon enough as in, not today. Can you try to guess what this guy's doing? So yeah, by the way, the cuisine in restaurant is very, very inspired by Southeast Asian culture and specifically Malaysia as well. So we have something like that. Wait for it, yeah? You know it's coming. I brought my team to a Malaysian restaurant in Japan, and the mama, the makcik, gave us 2 cups and teh tarik, and we had the Japanese people play around with the teh tarik. There was a lot of tea on the floor. The guy who did this motion is Japanese, and he studied a lot of mama culture on YouTube and all that, and that's how he created this. And it's gonna be in the game. And the developers were scolding me because creating the liquid to travel from one model to another is going to be hell. Just because it's bloody Malaysians. He handles every single satay. I shouldn't say satay. I mean something that looks like satay. Yeah. High quality